Hey all, welcome to the series of Java programming. Now we will start with the fourth program, and in this program we will go through nested if. So we can do either this program in Notepad or in Eclipse, as we have already done the previous three programs in Eclipse. So we will continue with that only. And in last time we have done if else and else if as well. This time we will go through nested if. Okay. So I'll just remove this one. Okay. So this is our class. Class name is hello. Public static void main string args is important because the program starts from the main method. Okay. So we will take a variable. Let's say int a equal to 5. Another variable int b equal to, let's say, 9. So what is nested if? Nested if means if inside if. We will put if condition and let's say a is positive, that means greater than 0. We will open the curly bracket and here we will execute the statement which we want. Let's say right now we just want to print something, system.out.println, and here we can print a is positive. And we will put another condition inside if, like we will write if and we'll put condition, let's say b is also positive. Okay, so what we will do when b is positive, system.out.print int. Here I'll take another variable, let's say int c, and I will add a plus b and will store it into c. So what we are doing, we are just checking here if a is positive. If it is true, then it will print that yes, a is positive. Now it will go inside and will check another if condition that b is positive. If it is true, then it will execute the block of this if, that is curly braces, which is opening here and closing here. Okay. So what it will do, if b is greater than 0, that means b is positive. So int c equal to a plus b. That means a and b will be added and it will be stored in variable c. C is also of int type. In next line, we are doing system.out.println where we will print the value of c. Let's pass a message also, sum equal. It should be in double quote space, and for printing the value of any variable we will do plus and variable name, that is c. Okay, so we have done a small program of nested if where one if, like this one, is inside another if. So this is called nested if, where one condition is present inside another condition. So what is the first condition? That a is positive. Okay, and what is another condition? That is b is positive, b is greater than 0. So how it will work? Let's first execute the program. Here the output is a is positive and sum equal to 14. We will go through the program how this output came. So program starts from the main method always. The compiler will come here, int a equal to 5. That means value of a will be 5 and it is of type integer. Similarly, b is there, b is a variable which is of type int and its value is 9. Okay, So in line number 10 it will check the condition if a is positive. A is positive. What is a? A is right now 5. 5 is greater than 0. Condition true? Yes, it will go inside the block. And from where this block is, if you double click here, it will automatically select the number of lines which are present inside that block. Okay, so whenever the condition is true, as we have already seen in the previous program, the condition is true, then it will execute the code which is written inside the if block. Okay, the one which I have selected. So since the condition is true, because 5 is greater than 0, so it will come to this line, 11th line number. It will print, what it will print? A message. What message? A is positive. Okay, that's why here in the output it is written A is positive in console. Then after executing this line, compiler will come to the next line, that is line number 12. Here it will check again if condition. What condition is there? That B is greater than 0. Okay, B is greater than 0. What is the value of B right now? 9. 9 is positive? Yes, 9 is positive. 9 is greater than 0. Whenever the condition will be true, it will execute the code which is present inside the block of if. Okay, so this is the one which I selected. These code will be executed. So in line number 13 here, what it is written? That int c equal to a plus b. So what is the value of a? 5. What is the value of b? 9. 5 plus 9? 14. So 14 will be stored in variable c. Okay. In next line, what we are doing? System dot println sum equal to. So this message will be printed as it is, because it is inside the quotes, double quotes, and plus c. What is the value of c? The sum. Sum is 9 plus 5, 14. That's why sum equal to is printed as it is, and the value of c. What is the value of c? That is the addition, 14 has been printed. So this is the concept of nested if. That means if inside if. Okay. We can also put a condition here for another if. Let's say if b is greater than a. Okay, let's suppose we have a scenario where we have to compare whether b is greater than a or not. Then what we can do, we can print system dot out dot println, and we can print b is greater than a. Okay, let's try to run this and how the output will be. Here the output is a is positive, sum equal to 14, and b is greater than a. So a is positive here, so this message got printed, we have already seen. If b is greater than 0, sum is there, and this sum equal to plus value of c, that is 14, is printed here, we have already seen. Now when the compiler will come here, it will check for this if condition, and the condition is b is greater than a. So what is the value of b? 9. Greater than a means greater than 5. So 9 is greater than 5? Yes, 9 is greater than 5. So this condition of line number 16 is true. And it will now execute the code which is written inside the block of if. So this is the code, line number 17. What it does, it prints that b is greater than a. That's why here in the console, it is printed b is greater than a. Okay. We can also put else here, like that. So this is how nested if works. We can use else if, okay, and if inside if. This is the one way. Okay, one more thing we can do, instead of suppose we are checking here a is positive, then here we are checking b is positive. We can check this condition in one line also, in one if condition. How we can do that? If I just do it after this if. So if you want to check two conditions in one line, we can do like that. If 0, if a is positive greater than 0, double and b greater than 0, and after that we will make a curly bracket, system dot out dot print ln sum equal to plus a plus b, and we will remove this code as of now. So how this code will work, let's first see the output. So here the output is 5 9, sum equal to 5 9 59. So how the code is running, here int a equal to 5, b equal to 9, that is already declared. In line number 10, if condition is written, and here what is the condition, a is greater than 0 and double and symbol, b is greater than 0. Okay, this means both conditions should true because and is written in between. That means first condition should also be true and the second condition should also be true because and is written. If it was or instead of and, how or symbol looks like this. If it was or, then either of the condition can be true, then the code will execute inside the if block. Okay, but here what it is and, double and. Double and means both the conditions should be true. All the condition which is written inside the if bracket, this one. So if suppose we write another condition, double and b is greater than a, that means b value should be greater than a, that is 5, 9 greater than 5. So like that we can apply multiple conditions. If we want all the condition to be true, then we can use and operator, double and if you want any of the condition to be true, we can use or. And how or looks like this. Okay, great. So when all these conditions will be true, then only the code will be executed, which is present inside if block. So a is positive, in this case what will happen, a is positive, yes. B is positive, yeah, I mean b is greater than 0, yes. B is greater than a, is this true? B is 9 greater than 5, yes, it is true. So when we will execute it, it will print sum equal to 5 9. Okay, sum equal to is printed because this is inside the double quotes, printed as it is. Equal to 5 9. Why 5 9? Because plus a plus b is written. So value of a is 5 and value of b is 9. So 5 and 9 printed as it is. Suppose we want to print this sum, okay, exactly sum. Then what we can do, we can take another variable and we can do this sum and can store the value of a plus b into another variable which is c, and here we can print the value of c. Let's run it. So here sum equal to 14. Okay, it is working fine. What will happen if I just reverse the condition, b is less than a? So is it true? No, 9 is not less than 5. So what we have seen, that all the conditions should be true, but here one condition is false. A is greater than 0, correct. B is greater than 0, correct. But B is not less than A. So, since all the conditions are not true, the code will not execute. Okay. Let's try to run it. Yeah, nothing printed in the output. What will happen if we just do or like this? Now the sum equal to 14 printed because or means either this condition will be true or this. If any of the condition will be true, it will execute. So like that we can put multiple conditions inside the if. We have seen nested if as well. Great. Thank you for watching. Keep practicing, keep revising.